Lately, the self-development world has been exploding. More and more people are getting sick, tired, depressed, and fatigued with their current way of living. In my opinion, it is good that so many people are waking up to the slumber we call an ordinary, mundane life. Because of this reason, guys start looking for ways to crawl out of their animal behavior and into their ambitions and life purposes. With semen retention as a start, just look at this channel. More and more men are drawn every day. It's good. More and more people around the world wanting to increase their vibrational frequency, getting control of their lower nature behavior and sensory impulses. In this video, I will try to address all three domains of male living: the physical, the mental, the spiritual. 1. The physical. So you have started to ditch the porn, get rid of people that drain your energy, and started saying no to hookups and casual sex in order to preserve your seed, also known as the vital force of life. You started semen retention. Good, the first step has been taken. You showed up. Most people would not even want to think about denying their needs and wants for sensory pleasures. What you must know first is that your semen is the most powerful force in the world. I will not go in depth about how powerful it is. You already know. It created you. It has put you on this physical world. But for what? To jack off, chase ass, and waste time, energy, and possibly family, friends, and money. Anyway, with this energy inside your body that is now being preserved, you need to find ways to transmute it. Compare it to a dammed river. If the water has nowhere else to go, it will find other ways to blast itself out. We don't want that. It would put us men in a situation again where we have no control. The force controls us. That's how powerful this is. With this being said, you need to find ways to use this energy in other areas of your life. The first one would be to work out. Whether that is fitness, martial arts, tennis, you name it. Physical sports have countless benefits, and your performance will be 10x better when you are retaining your seed. What I want you to do, though, is to visualize this energy being put to work with every rep you bench, every kick, every ball you swing. Visualizing is a big part of transmuting this energy successfully and allows you to always use the sexual energy being utilized. In order to use something, you have to see it. Another way of successfully transmuting this energy is with breathwork. Breathing exercises allow you to boost your immune system, deal with stress, sleep better, and enhance mental clarity and focus. There are 2 different breathing exercises. 1. The Wim Hof method. 2. Pranayama. The Wim Hof method. Use the Wim Hof method anywhere from 1 to 3 times every day. What's important is that you again visualize this energy circulating through the body, directing it into different body parts with each breath. Do you have a sore back? Breath into your back, stimulating it with air. When you are holding in your breath, feel the energy being circulated throughout your body. You will notice the power of it. This is the way to get high on your own supply. About pranayama. Pranayama, an Indian form of breathing, is quite new to me as I am still discovering it myself. For that reason, I choose not to go in depth about this. Watch videos on guided pranayama session so you can explore it yourself. Breathwork allows you to delve deep inside of yourself. Trauma, unsolved issues, pains, and emotions can come up in the process. Just notice it and surrender to it. In the end, you will make peace with it. Breathwork is straight up healing. The final aspect I want to address within the physical aspect of sexual transmutation is yoga. Yoga or body postures plays a big role in transmutation because essentially what you are doing is breathing air while stretching. This means energy and oxygen is able to flow throughout your body more fluidly. Again, this creates a circulating effect within the body and makes sure that the overload of energy is being used in a good and healthy way. What happens when I don't transmute? All the energy that is not being used properly is going to lead to aggression, moaning and bitching, and being tempered. This will lead to a relapse eventually. So in short, make sure you use all the energy you have. Realize that it's all inside of you, and that transmuting all this energy aligns you even more with your higher purpose and goals in life. 2. The mental. Now that we have covered energy transmutation for the physical aspect, let's dive deeper into how to transmute energy using your brain. The following habits will give you an insane edge over not only other people in society, but also over your former self. The mind needs constructive habits, which will lead to neurogenesis. Neurogenesis is basically the creation of new neurons in the brain. That simply means that you are creating upgrades for your brain, and old brain cells die. The habits are: 1. Reading and learning. 2. Meditation. Reading. The brain needs constant, constructive impulses in order to be used properly and to evolve. Compare it with a plant that needs water. With no water, leaves start hanging and eventually die off. Why? No reason to grow. That plant is your brain. A big mistake that a lot of people make, though, is that they engage in self-sabotaging behavior. Watching TV, playing video games, and more visual stimuli. I am not saying these things are bad per Southeast. All I am saying is that these are not constructive habits. You think your brain engages in these activities, but it doesn't. You are shutting off your subconscious while you numb yourself with entertainment. Instead, start reading and learning. This can start off small if this is new for you. Pick up a book and read a chapter every day before you go to bed. Learn a new language for 15 minutes every day. What happens over time is that your subconscious and your brain start loving these constructive habits. As time goes on, you will want more of it. How do I know? I once started reading for just a couple of minutes a day. I now read multiple hours a day. I love learning and can't see myself not engaging in activities that make me think, philosophize, and reflect. There you go, you have now gotten yourself another way to transmute all this energy. All the reading and learning you do creates a hunger to understand the world around you better and better. Now you can start independent thinking and base your opinions and facts around knowledge you gained. Meditation. A lot of people, along with myself, consider meditation to be the most important tool for transmuting energy. A lot of people wonder how they can start meditation. What do I need to do? How do I still my mind, etc., etc.? To be honest, there is no one way of meditating, nor can you completely still the mind. To get started with meditation, try guided meditations first. Most of these will last around 10 minutes and are perfect for beginners. They are focused on trying to create inner calmness and peace by surrendering to ongoing thoughts. Try not to hang on to thoughts and focus only on the breath. When a thought pops up, acknowledge it and come back to the breath. This will happen over and over like a dog on a leash. Just pull it back gently, and it will start obeying you. Again, guys, this is about creating control. Don't let your thoughts, emotions, and sensory impulses boss you around. Like reading and learning, your meditation will improve over time and you will start to miss it when you don't practice it. Eventually, you will go from creating inner stillness to simply being in bliss. By yourself. I never understood how some people could be so happy by themselves doing nothing. Now I know. God bless meditation. There are a lot of popular videos about different ways to meditate in order to transmute sexual energy. 3. The spiritual. The final aspect I will cover surrounding sexual transmutation of energy will be the spiritual side of things. In my humble opinion, spirituality is about engaging in high vibrational activities. Healthy foods. Healthy people and places. What it comes down to is to simply increase your vibrational frequency in order to live a more sustainable, flourishing, and happy life. Below are a number of things you can do to increase your vibrational frequency. Drink lemon water first thing in the morning to alkalize the body, preferably with pink Himalayan salt. Walk barefoot in the grass in order to use the earth's negative charge in order to maintain a healthy spirit. Cold showers. Extremely important. Countless benefits and goes very well with meditation and the WHM. Intermittent fasting. Try to eat within an 8-hour window and fast for the remaining 16. Your productivity will skyrocket. And again, you are training self-control and discipline. Journal. Write down what you're grateful for. On top of that, the mind becomes extremely tittied up when you write down stuff. Watch what you put inside of your body as foods and drinks immediately impact your vibration. Think about the sugar or caffeine crash. That's your system going from high vibration to lower, tiring vibrations fast. Try to skip sodas and processed food. Eat vegetables and fruit, nuts, organic and biological stuff. It's a little more expensive, but guess what? Living miserably is even more expensive. Try to limit screen time and the use of social media. Again, mindless entertainment. I can't name one person that has benefited from using SM and overly consuming online videos. Get out into the real world. Experience life truly. Drink water. A lot. A gallon a day at least. Sleep. For some it is 6 hours. For others it will be 9. You need sleep in order to operate at a high level. I am kind of living a monk mode way of life at the moment. I am still young and I want to make sure to use my time wisely and constructive. All this seems like a hard life, but I make sure to have fun as well. I see friends and family in the weekend and sometimes hit it up. I love this way of life, and I hope you can take away some things from my way of living. To be honest, a lot of us is expected the coming years COVID is changing the world along with artificial intelligence and existential threats like climate change. We need to be disciplined, focused, and strong now more than ever.